Okay. Warm-up that I forgot to give you today in class. A student takes an online quiz each day. The probability that they pass the quiz on any given day is 0.2. So they have a 20% chance of passing that quiz when they take it on quiz day. So if the student takes the quiz Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 days in a row, what's the probability that they pass it at least once? So you would have to do some complicated things and say at least once means one or more times. So that would be like, the probability that they pass it one time plus whatever the probability is that they would pass it 2 times plus the probability of passing it 3 times plus the probability of passing it 4 times, and put that all together, and it's kind of messy, and you don't really know how to deal with that right now. We're going to do that very soon, because you have to think about the probability of failing and the probability of passing and put it all together. An easier way, the way that we taught you on the notes a few different times and on the homework at least once or twice, was this one, the complement. So the probability that they pass at least once, probability that they pass at least one time, that means greater than or equal to once, the probability they pass 1, 2, 3, 4 times, is the same as the whole 100% of the probability except for the probability that they never or I would say that they fail, for example, the probability that they fail. And how many times did they take this? How many chances did they have to fail? 4 of them. So to the 4th power. What's the probability of failing? Well, the probability of passing is 0.2. The probability of passing is 0.2. Then fail is 1 minus 0.2. I think it's 0.8, right? 0.8. The probability of failing is 0.8. So 1 minus 0.8 to the power of 4. It's important you know that we get the 4 because of the 4 days. So there's 4 times they're doing this. So this is a very, very common thing where you have the complement. You can look it up in your notes. So it can happen. 1 minus the probability of failing is the probability of passing. So if you had a 40% chance of passing, then you would have a 60% chance of failing, which is 1 minus the 0.6, right? Okay, so that's basically it, and you'd have to calculate whatever 0.8 to the power of 4 is, and do 1 take away that. So I'll do that for you right now. 1 minus 0.8 to the power of 4 is 0.59, about 0.59.